Hey kids, do you like drugs? Oh, yeah, audio is appropriate. I forgot I turned that to music. Do you like drugs? Because we're gonna go on the streets and deal some more. Mmm. It's another episode of Drug Dealer Simulator. Here we go for another hour. I'm probably gonna try and keep it to an hour. Police will always stop you if you're caught during police hours. That's good to know, because I don't actually know what police hours are. Right, so, actually, police hour starts in 60 minutes. So you call message. Oh, this is weird.
For their own safety, all inhabitants are to proceed to their quarters. Individuals caught in public areas during police hours may face consequences.
I might have to pick it up tomorrow.
Atención, atención. A todos los ciudadanos
Wait, do I actually have
huéspedes.
drugs on me?
El
No, I
horario
don't.
policial empezará en 60
Okay.
minutos. Repito, el horario policial empezará en 60 minutos.
Okay, let's.
Por su
Ooh,
propia
they're right
seguridad,
there.
todos los habitantes deben dirigirse a sus alojamientos. Las
I'll
personas
just
que se
hang around
encuentren
here
dentro de las áreas públicas
inconspicuously.
durante el horario policial pueden sufrir consecuencias.
Oh god, there's so many cops.
Гостям гражданам. Комендантский час начнется через 60 минут. Повторяю.
God.
Комендантский час
Where's the
начнется через
fucking
60
drugs?
минут.
Wait, are they coming this way? No. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Все жители должны находиться
Ooh,
в своих
boy.
домах. Лица, пойманные в общественных местах во время комендантского часа,
Oh wait, is it in the tires?
последствиями.
No. Where's my drugs, man? Is it in here? Should probably just act cool. Just act cool. There's nothing weird going on here. Hey, how's it going? Are you here to oppress me?
To all units, possible assault with robbery near the docks. Over.
Okay, let's make this quick. Quick, yet careful. Oh, no, fuck it. Okay, just go inside. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is scary. I didn't know about this part. So let me drop this in here, 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 and here. And then add substance. Add substance. Add substance. Add substance. Add. Now the real question, what I don't know, is will they come in here and search my room? Because that would be bad. But if they do, it's probably not good to have it just out in the open like that. So off. Okay, because this is the thing. This is a new part of the game. I've never experienced police hour before. Do you know what? Let's package product, new package, 20 gram, and new package of 3 grams. There we go. Add to inventory. Now, package product, new package of 20, and 2 of 3. Great. Add to inventory. Cool. Oh. Drop it on there. There you go. Nothing wrong here. Cool, 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 cool. Nothing weird, nothing weird. No, 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 no. What time even is it? It's 11 a.m. It's 11 a.m. But it's evening. It's also witching hour. Looking pretty. Nice. Sunlight. The question is the police going to halt me regardless? At police hour? Or are they going to just immediately arrest me? I don't know, I don't want to take a chance in. Let's turn off the lights. Let's be safe about this. How do I turn off this light? How do I turn off this light? The fuck, they're right outside. They're fucking right outside. It's okay, if I behave like I have nothing to hide, they will probably believe that there's nothing to hide. There they are, just gathering on the corner. Okay. Anyway, that retardation aside. Whatever that was. I was gonna deal some drugs today, but clearly I have to like stay inside for another 22 minutes. Or whatever the in-game equivalent is. So each minute is about 8. Sorry. Yeah, each minute is about 8 seconds in real life. Which is a weird way of measuring things, but okay. It is still 11 a.m. The fuck's happening? Who's screaming? Oh. More people are messaging. I don't want to talk to them. I think it's scary. Anyway, seeing as this episode is mostly spent inside, there is something I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Who's messaging me? Don't message me now. I'm not gonna deal now. Have you seen what's going on outside? Scary. So in the UK, well, in England anyway, there's been some relief of measures. The measures are less severe. Let's put it that way. So since Monday, it is legal to go out to the pub and have a drink with your mates, which is great. Like that's all that most people have been waiting for. Honestly, I can't wait to go to the pub with a couple of my friends as well. But there was this video that I saw, which took place Friday, which was last night actually. Last night it was, and it was all over like Leicester Square and Soho and I don't know what. And people were massively gathering. Like huge amounts of people out for a drink. Loads of tables close to each other. People were packed close to each other. And people in the comments were celebrating this, and they were like, "Yeah, lockdown is almost over. Let's celebrate and shit." And you know, finally life can be normal again. I'll be honest. I'm a bit worried. I didn't like that one bit. And there was a guy in the comments as well that I started a slight argument with, and he said, "People in this comment section, um, are mostly people who are whining about things shouldn't be going back to normal." And people were saying like, you know, if you don't want to go out, like if you say that we shouldn't be going out right now, you know, how do I sleep in this game? Do I have to just stay here for like the entire game? Because that would be lame as hell. Fuck it, alright. So they were saying people in the comments who say that people shouldn't be going out are whining because they don't know how to have fun. And stuff like that, basically saying like, oh, the vaccine is like we've distributed the vaccine to most people who need it. You know, 60% of all the adults in England are vaccinated. And so, you know, what are you worrying about? So I wanted to use this platform to express exactly what I'm worried about. You see, they're saying that cases have been the lowest since last summer. That is incorrect, because currently new cases per day are in the low thousands, and last summer they were in the low to mid to high hundreds, which is a big difference. So we are not at the lowest that it's ever been. Secondly, well, no, back to this point. It's not the lowest it's been since the summer. It's been low since the spike in September. You remember the spike where it suddenly like went quite high up. And so October happened, and then November we had a lockdown. And then after we went out of lockdown in December, we had these measures. Right? And these measures were to basically they were to make sure that we wouldn't go wild. Right? And one of the things that was made very clear to us towards the end of December is that cases are rising since the end of lockdown. Right? People have been going out again. I myself was a perpetrator of that as well. I need to admit that I was being safe about it, but I was a part of I was part of the people who went out and like went to do stuff. You know, I went with friends to Shepherd's Bush. We went to Westfield. We went to do some shopping. And even though we were kind of responsible about it, I can't deny the fact that our presence there is part of what caused everything to kind of spike up again. So that's my bad. But then December comes. And what did we say in December is case like the virus is still around. There's a potential mutation, but we don't know that for sure yet. I think that wasn't actually confirmed until January. Don't go see your family members for Christmas. Don't celebrate New Year's. Christmas is cancelled. Simple as that. And then come New Year, just after New Year's, the cases spiked higher than they ever previously had in this country. Now, there's a couple of reasons of why this may be. A lot of people are attributing this to a new variant of the virus. Not incorrect, but it's only part of it. You see, because that virus still has to come from somewhere. And we had previously agreed that Christmas was cancelled. Now, me, I don't care, because as most of you good viewers know, I don't actually celebrate Christmas. I'm Jewish. I was raised without Christmas. You know, all good and dandy. But a lot of people do celebrate Christmas. And they went out. And they went to see their families, spreading the virus around. And that's why it spiked. There's another argument that it could have been because apparently some data was not put in properly before New Year's, and there were so many people who got tests apparently around Christmas, and they didn't manage to put the data in until after everything was said and done. But still, this is part of it. Like, it doesn't negate anything to do with Christmas. And sure, it's a like, I don't want to say you shouldn't have celebrated Christmas because I know what it's like not to be able to celebrate a particular holiday. I want to celebrate all the Jewish holidays with my parents. Of course I do. But sometimes we can't. And Christmas isn't the most important thing in your life. And it can't be. And this is why I hate Christmas so much, is because people add so much importance to it. And it's annoying to me because that's what it did. So it spiked up to like, what was it, like 20,000 new cases per day around like early January? And we went back into lockdown straight away. And I really hope that at that point people learned a lesson. Like, we can't be messing around anymore. Like, we need to get the virus down now. This lockdown has to be the last. Now, admittedly, around that time, barely anyone, if anyone at all, had been vaccinated, because the vaccines weren't quite there yet, at least in this country. I think we weren't able to import them from the US, or there wasn't enough of a supply. Whatever. No matter what the issue was. What is still the case is that we were told to be careful, and we didn't. And it's this level of arrogance that I can't stand, where people are being so arrogant, we're just saying like, oh, well, it's fine, nothing will happen. And these people now saying, it's fine, most of the people who could die from this virus have been vaccinated, so they won't die from it. True, but also not true. The truth is, you can't prove that. You can't prove that you can prevent COVID being the cause of death for someone just because... Sorry, let me rephrase that because I've forgotten my trail of thought. You can't prove that COVID won't kill someone once they've been vaccinated. And the reason why that's true is because no one's actually died. Sorry. Well, yeah, no one's died after having received the virus yet. But I'm assuming that most people who have been vaccinated haven't actually gotten the virus yet. And the vaccine doesn't stop you from getting the virus. It just diminishes the symptoms and the spreadability, as far as I'm aware. It doesn't solve 100%. Excuse me. It's true that 99% like 99% success rate. The thing is, there's many ways to read that number. Like, it's probably true. I'm not gonna say that these numbers are not right, but there's many ways to interpret it, and I haven't been told exactly which one it is. So it might be down to me not having done my research, which is fair. But just explain that to me if that's the case. 99% effectiveness might mean that 1 in every 100 people, like, their their cells don't take to the vaccine. It could also mean that if you've taken the vaccine, you are still able to receive the disease in its full capacity. But it doesn't say that you're immune to it. Now, the defense to that is yes, but people who get infected with COVID after having received a vaccine, you know, the effects are diminished. They don't have it as long. And literally, like, if you've had a flu shot, it will be the same as having the flu. True. But, first of all, people are still dying from the flu. It's the stupidest way to die, and it sucks for a lot of people, but it's not impossible to die from the flu these days. Right? Second, so that's not an argument. Second of all, a lot of people still haven't been vaccinated. And I can tell you now that a lot of people who have gone out to drink and who are going out to drink are using that arrogant statement as an excuse for, like, you know, it's a combination of, oh, well, you know, 60% of all adults in England have been vaccinated, and also I'm young, so I probably won't get it as bad. That's basically the arrogance that is coming off of it. And it's weird to me. It's weird to me that we're still like this as human beings, as well, I don't want to say Englishman because clearly I'm not. But it frustrates me in that way. And what I'm not saying is, oh, we should just cower and stay inside for the rest of our lives because COVID is still out there and we will die, guaranteed. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that, like, if we keep this up, we will go into, like, I'm not saying we will go into a fourth lockdown. I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying that the way that people are composing themselves towards this issue is incredibly arrogant. And it's worrying. It's insane almost. Like, I don't want to say it's insane, but it is. And more than, I'm just gonna go on the streets, I don't care. More than anything, it's just worrying. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so dark. More than anything, it's just, it's like if you were in a war and you're in that, like, final push where you're about to have your victory, and then you stop just before you reach, and then you start celebrating. You go like, yeah, we won. No, you didn't. You almost won. It doesn't take that much to lose at that point. This is why you're not meant to celebrate before the battle is definitely won. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't go out. I mean, obviously go out. I want to go out as much as next time. I probably will in the next week or two if an opportunity comes up. But I'll be honest, if I want to go out with a couple of my friends and we find ourselves near a pub where we want to sit and, like, have a sliders or a couple of pints, and we see that it's full of people, then I'm gonna say no, I don't want to sit here. It's uncomfortable. You know, there's too many people here. Simple as that. You know, we can be arrogant about things, and I really don't want to get there. That's all I'm saying. Where do I need to spray again? I need to go back to my laptop and find out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do it, because obviously I can't tell you what to do. And it would be incredibly arrogant of me to say don't do it. I'm just saying, don't be arrogant about it. Don't say other people are being dumb or are not fun or, you know, a particular way about things. Just be careful. That's all we can ask. Oh, I need East Old Town. That's all I'm asking, is basically just be careful of the consequences of your actions. It's great that we can go out again. It really is. But we shouldn't see that as a... How am I gonna put this in a nice way? First of all, let's see what happens if we approach the police. Hello.
Hey, you, stop right there. Don't try anything stupid.
Basically what I'm saying is...
And what's this, huh?
What? That's the thing? Oh my god. So I'm back home now. Do I at least still have my spray paint? Yes, I do. Ah, joke's on you. I didn't have any money on me. You stupid. Okay, well, I'll stay inside then. Basically, what am I trying to say? The way we should appreciate the fact that we can go outside again and, like, go to the pubs and have some sort of normalcy in life. We should see as a privilege and not as a given. We should see it as a gift, not as an assumption. Like we shouldn't say we can go out. What? This. Oh, I still have my money. Cool. We shouldn't say we can go out, so we should go out. It's ridiculous. What they should say is we can go out, so we should be careful because we are allowed to go out on the basis that we are not spreading this virus around. Right? It takes for a few more people to die from this virus, and especially people who have been vaccinated, if they die, don't forget, like, people have been vaccinated, true, but only the first dose. I don't know the numbers of how many people have received the second dose. But most people will have not received the second dose who have received the first dose. Most of them will receive it around June, like end May, June, maybe even July. So until they have the second dose, it's not full effectiveness. So that argument it doesn't even really make any sense. It is a privilege to be able to go out again. It's a gift. You shouldn't see it as life going back to normal and like jumping at it. You know what that's like? Like, given the fact that this is the game that I'm playing, it's the same as like if you're a drug addict and you go to rehab. I mean, I'm not saying like don't read into that analogy too much. Like, I'm not saying going to the pub is the same as drugs. I'm just saying if you enjoy drugs within reason, there's probably nothing wrong with that. Weed. Let's say weed. Weed is fairly harmless, I guess. Or an alcoholic even. If you're an alcoholic, which, let's be honest, a lot of us think we might be, and most of us who think they are probably are. Right? If you're an alcoholic, it's the same as that. You go to rehab, and you're in there for like 3 months. What was it? I don't even remember. Like that's how long we've not been able to go out. I think it's like 3 or 4 months now. You are in rehab and you can't have any alcohol. You're just having Coca-Cola or water. And then the minute you get out of rehab, the very minute you're like, I can go to pubs again. And then you drink yourself on the table, first thing. No. No. You don't do that. You'll have a drink. Maybe 2. And that's it. You appreciate the taste of it if you can. You enjoy the company around you. And that's it. You go home. Or maybe you've given up alcohol altogether and you're just sitting there for the fun of it. But it's exactly the same as going to the pubs right now. Alright? It is a privilege and a gift that we can go back to pubs now. So when you go to the pub, you make sure that there's not too many people around. You make sure that there's enough spacing. This is for pub owners more than anything as well, right? But you see a large gathering, you go away. You leave it be. Too bad, maybe another time. Pub owners, make sure you get reservations. And I'm not saying do this, I'm saying this is what I think you should do. Make sure that people make reservations. Know how many spaces you have. You know, people call, they think, time to go to the pub, let me just make a reservation real quick because we have to. Oh, it's full. Oh, okay, we'll go next week. Fucking done. It's that easy. It's not that hard. You know, we are responsible for each other in this world. And the best way to be responsible for someone else is to be responsible for you first. Like, make sure that whoever spreads what, you are not part of this. You don't want to be part of the problem. And if you're not part of the problem, you are part of the solution. In a way. I don't want to say it that radically. But in this case, it's very much the case. You go to the pub, you see that there's too many people, and you can sit there without reservations, you go away, you come back another time. And maybe there's another pub. You know, maybe there's another pub where there's plenty of space. It wouldn't be so completely, like... That's not weird. That's entirely possible. Consider that. And if that pub is full, you go to the next one. And if that one's full, you go, okay, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll go in the afternoon. Who knows? What I do know is that we have to be responsible for each other. Right? It's easier to prevent something than it is to cure something. And by God, all we're trying to do these days is just cure shit. And it's not working. There's really not that much to do in this game, by the looks of things. It's 12 o'clock and I still can't go to bed. Can I not just go to bed? No, I have to stay awake all night long. You know how long a night in this game is? It's like a really long time. It's like 8 times 60. Was it 480? So that's 480 seconds. So that's what? Like 8 minutes? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't have to do all that math to get there. This is a math game. This is educational. Can't even sit on my couch. What's the point of having one? Oh, it's because my guitar's there? No, I just can't sit on it. Okay, let me just sit on my bed. Crouch in front of it. Same difference. What I'm trying to say is, just be responsible for yourself. And then through that, be responsible for others. Don't have any unnecessary risks. Doesn't make sense. You know what that's like? It's like not being able to swim in a particular pool that you really like. Because it's full of urine. And like swimming in it will actually make you morbidly ill. And then at some point they clean it, sort of, and you go, oh yeah, it's fine to swim in there because they cleaned up like 60% of the urine. It's like, okay, but there's still 40% in there. You're still swimming in 40% piss. Does that make sense to you? Oh, but you won't die from it. Yeah, but you'll get sick. Also, you didn't have your urine shot. You know what I mean? It's fucking dumb. I don't really want to talk about this more than I have to. I just want to get that message out there. How long left? Oh, Jesus Christ. Time is fucking crawling away. Problem is, if I don't get to an hour today, then next time I'm just gonna have to do this shit again, where I'm just stuck indoors. COVID simulator, am I right? It's really tiring. I'm not gonna lie. It's exhausting to me. Like, seeing all these things. You know what? I'm gonna talk about other things because, you know, there's no one here right now in this chat. I can say pretty much whatever I want and I'll get cancelled one day anyway. Because let's be honest, like, I'm not left wing in any sort of, well, not really. I have some progressive ideas, but you know, I'm not left wing in any sort of way. Not really right wing either, but you know, I'm damned if I am, damned if I'm not. So whatever. Let's talk about something else. So one of the things that I want to talk about, I'm not sure actually. I don't know what I want to talk about right now. Time's fucking taking forever. I think the point is that they want to have that sort of level of difficulty, where in the night you're just like sneaking around and staying away from the police. But to be honest with you, like I don't have the necessary things to stay completely safe during the night. You know, if I'm caught by the police, I am done. Um. It's a weird shadow. Broken brain. Interesting. So crouch jumping in the air is the thing. I just need to remember that that's C. Also, I believe it makes you drop down faster, which kind of makes sense. Do 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 do. It's almost 1 o'clock. It takes forever. Get on with it. It's interesting streaming on your own and not really have anyone to like pitch topics to you. To be fair, like playing with Lucky Dutch today was pretty good. I'll be honest, like last couple of times. I mean, we've only played 3 times this year so far, but like, you know, it's been good because a lot of people don't know this, but like we've known each other since fairly young. I think we mostly met through a mutual friend, because like a mutual friend of ours was in the same kind of class as I was. I think he was like a class above, but they knew each other because they're from the same area. Obviously withholding that information for personal reasons. So they both kind of came to my hometown. I don't know if he actually like moved to the hometown or if he like remained in his. But whichever it was that. And then we kind of lost a little bit of touch because he went to his middle school and then I went to mine. And so at some point we got in touch over Minecraft and we're like, hey, let's do this hardcore survival series. Because he wanted to get into the YouTube stuff as well. I don't remember if he did. I think he was like being nice about it. Anyway. And so basically, we played 2 episodes because we died pretty quick. I don't even remember how we did that as well, like how we hosted the server. I think he had one potentially. I don't even remember. I could ask him. Weirdly, that's not a question that came up when we talked again, a few weeks ago. But basically we lost touch again, because you know life kind of happened. This was 8 years ago as well. So like, what was it? 8 years ago? It was 2013. I was in a very bad place in 2013. Not as bad as I was before, but just not in a very good place. So yeah, we kind of lost touch, and then obviously I moved here. He did his own thing, and then literally he lurked around my stream 3 weeks ago, and here we are doing a Minecraft series together yet again, and like talking about politics and stuff. You know, we've both grown apart very badly, so it's good to know how like we both feel about things. And I'll be honest, the topics seem endless. Like, and I really like that in the conversation. It's like if we can kind of go on forever. So it's quite funny. And like one of the things that I found out as well is, if you remember, there was another Minecraft series that I did at some point with someone called Captain Tube, who was like a Belgian streamer. Well, he is a Belgian streamer now. I know that he has a Twitch, which is basically the end of that story. But like, I don't remember how we met. I think he just kind of commented on one of my videos at some point. He was like, hey, let's do a video together. And I was like, yeah, let's go. I need to rewatch those videos actually. But yeah. Actually, this is taking forever. So you know what? Let's quit. Let's quit this game. Because oh wait, nah, I need to save. Also, let's try saving. And now what does clock say? Ah, so this is a fast forward. No, it isn't. Time just went back. Okay, this really does no. This does nothing. Okay, then let's exit this game. And then we'll do that another time because I just can't be bothered with that right now. Let's do away with this and go to YouTube. Let's make this full screen. You don't need to see what's going on my screen. So let's refresh this so it goes to my own thing, and let's go to YouTube Studio. Because I think I privated a lot of stuff as well. Entirely possible. Actually, did I private the Lucky Dutch stuff? No, it's still public. Weird. It's down here, isn't it? So let's go back one. And I can't see the Captain Tube stuff. Do you know what? It looks like I deleted it. That's a shame. It's not entirely weird to me, because I was kind of being bullied around that time. So it's not strange to me that I've deleted that. I must have felt like really bad about it. And it's annoying that I've done that, but I remember him. That's the most I'll say. So if by any weird coincidence you see this Captain Tube, I am happy to remake those memories. If that's a thing that you want. Also, yeah, I saw the mouse message. Hang on. That's the wrong cable. Oh, the right cable's in my camera. That's right. I suspend my camera over my screen still. I just don't activate it when I don't need it. Cause you know, I'm not vain like that. C2 then shows his own channel. Yeah, oof, weird to go through this all. I see that the last video I did here as well is like a little while before I actually like left for the UK. And yeah, it's funny because if I start by views, like, it's interesting because one of the things that really put me off. Also, I need to make this one private because that one is awful, and I shouldn't have done that. So one of the things that I find interesting about this is you'll see that like a lot of the more popular stuff, and when I say a lot, I mean literally like the couple of things, is like Sims, like the first episode of a series, and it gets like a bunch of views, like especially Sims 2 on the GameCube got like 43,000 views and a half, almost, and a bunch of comments. Like to this day, I'm still getting comments on that video, and it's insane to me that then I like basically what happened was I started to do a part 2, and then this was like 40 at the time. Like I don't know where these views suddenly came from, but like it was 40 at the time, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this. This is dumb. Nowadays, I don't really care about views all that much. Like if I did, I wouldn't be doing half the stuff that I'm doing right now. But yeah, literally, like, let's watch this.
Hello everyone, my name is Ron Zotkin. Today
That's
we're
really
back
fucking loud.
with Sims 2 for the first time. I thought it was
Look at that
because I
fucking
did the Sims
4x3
series
screen.
earlier, and I rigged my Wii to my.
Do you know what? No, let's do this properly. Where's OBS? Let's do this properly. Like a proper react. What's going on? My camera freaking out a little. What's the red? What's the red light? What does that mean? Are you trying to tell me something, buddy? No card. Well, that's not my problem, is it? Oh, there I am. Bleh. Alright, let's put me like Fwadoomf. So now you know, like, this is me. That's not me. Like, let me full screen this as well. It's 4:3, so fucking whatever. Then maybe move me down. So I actually fit exactly in the little chasm, which 8 years ago me couldn't figure out for some reason. Fucking stupid 16-year-old. This is me now. He is not. He's a stupid loser that, according to the comments, looks very much like Charlie Puth, which I don't see it. But the comments all kind of seem to agree on this.
Computer.
Let's have a look.
On which I can play GameCube games, on which I had The Sims 2. So I thought, why not, actually? So this is a tryout, which is... It means it's gonna be a little bit longer. As you can see, GameCube controller. The good life.
The good life.
It
Yeah,
looks a
that's
little bit
fair.
odd, but that's because it's a GameCube game and it's old. We can forgive that, I hope. So we're gonna do story mode. And we're gonna start a new game because I don't even remember the last time.
See, I'm watching this now, and I'm thinking to myself, why did 43,000 people even sit through this?
I remember the last time I played this game. I used to play this with my brother a lot, and then eventually the second controller.
See, this is the thing. I couldn't articulate at the time, right? So it sounds like I'm saying brother-in-law. I am saying brother a lot. I used to play this with my brother a lot. And I'll be honest, I don't even think that's true. I don't even think we played it all that often. And so one of the things that's mind-boggling about this as well is nothing fucking happens in this. Like, I'm creating a character throughout this entire thing. Oh, wait, no. For like 10 minutes. So let's skip that, because the majority of it, I bet, is just stupid jokes. Also, it looks like I'm wearing a red wig.
Well, I'm a creative person. I do have a lot of friends. I have one I kinda wanna be rich.
You don't have friends!
I don't care about romance.
You don't have friends, and you are a
I'm going
simp.
with creativity, for the sake of it. Leo,
Of course.
and then I can... Okay. I'm not really outgoing in real life.
You are contradictory, though, for saying that you have a lot of friends.
Those points.
Oh, come on, you're shyer than that. You're shyer than that.
Usually.
Go on, no. You're shyer than this.
I'm quite nice, actually.
You
know,
were then.
Just for the sake of it, we're going Leo. Because that's what I am. But in real life, I am pretty... Chris Newby. No.
This singing as well, like, why would I sing that? I think it's only because, like...
How do I...
So, gaming videos at the time were like,
Oh.
sing stuff. And that's funny.
Ah, yeah, that is. I'm sorry it's a little bit boring up until now, but it's gonna change.
You're not forgiven. Anyway, let's skip through this.
It used to be such a fun game, and you know, I feel kind of bad about Sims 3 not working anymore and the huge crash of... It's like a month ago now, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a month ago. So, this is merely a creative way of doing it. I also have Sims 3 for the Wii, but you know, that's not as much fun.
I can tell,
It's more
though,
fun doing
I
it
think,
together.
at the time, I think my English... I thought my English was a lot better than it was at the time, but now listening back to it, I really can tell that I barely opened my mouth. Like I was constantly like talking like this and I will say it's not a Dutch accent. That you can scrape off the table, that's not the case. What it is though is I don't even know. Something questionable.
It looks kind of horrible.
It does, because you didn't know about interlacing at the
The
time.
little lines going through.
Oh, you do know what interlacing is,
That's me, I'm just
you
waiting at the bus
stupid...
stop. Or taxi stop.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Use the shower to fulfill a need. Oh yeah, this is a interesting thing about. God damn it! Hold on, it's uninverted.
To be fair, this thing where I'm still like going into options during a game, I still do that. But I think if I were a streamer at the time, I think
Yes,
everything would have been
Okay.
a lot better. I think I
hello.
would have been far better off if I was
So,
streaming at the time.
yeah.
But I wasn't, obviously. Because
I
basically,
don't know what I want.
the whole thing about like doing these videos on YouTube is you record a lot. Like, for some reason, I thought like the best way to like mitigate watch time is to just keep track of how much you're playing. And then after 20 minutes, which was the recommended time at the time, let me say that differently. At the 20-minute mark, which is the recommended amount of time back then, I would just say, okay, well, thank you guys, that's it. I think it was 15 minutes even. I just decided to go a little bit longer on this because I was creating a character for like half the episode. So, that's how I thought at the time. But what you're really meant to do is like record for an hour and then cut it down to like the best bits that kind of tell a story. That's what you were meant to do, but I obviously didn't realize that. So if I was just streaming at the time, I would have been far better off because that's basically the style that this is. And if I was streaming, I wouldn't have to worry about like times and stuff like that. I was just mitigating stuff.
Want to say there. So, if you didn't watch the character creation, this is my sim. And the funny thing.
Also, I
thing
didn't I
about the
didn't I
Sims
didn't put a skip mark, so of course they watched it. That's all the comments are talking about.
2 console version is that I actually control my character rather than oh god. Rather than being an all-seeing eye, I actually play as the character with my controller. I actually walk around as my controller. As my character. And this is why I think this could be. This is why it's kind of fun. And this is basically my house. I don't remember the story.
I don't know why, but for some reason I sound like a
Let's fix
stoned
that. Right now I'm
infant.
just cleaning my house because I found all kinds.
I know I shouldn't be offending myself like that, but I sound like a stoned
There is
infant.
a bin
That's what it
inside
is.
my
I
house.
think the accent is basically
Yeah,
the
I can
same.
basically just do whatever.
It's
And you
just
can
that
see
now
on the
I'm
bottom
outspokenly not sober.
that you have like a
And at the time I just kind of was
page
drunk
that
on
basically
depression.
describes how I'm feeling.
Now it's just alcohol.
So I have a ooh, little porch, and this is my bedroom.
Also, I clearly didn't know anything about camera
Door,
placement.
empty room.
Oh,
Here's the
no,
story.
I didn't know anything about camera placement. This is ridiculous.
Wow, that
Because
was a
basically,
little
so the
little
screen,
disturbing.
right? Let me show you this. The screen is 4:3, right? Because that's the GameCube capture. I'm sure there was a way to make it widescreen, but I couldn't figure it out at the time, and I don't think I'd be able to figure it out now. I don't think. Maybe there isn't a widescreen option. Anyway, now this is obviously where that ends. This is where the 4:3 ends. Now you'd think, oh, I just put it there where the 16:9 ends, right? Wrong. 16:9 ends around here. I can tell by like the relative like displacement of my monitor because I have one of those like ultra wide screen, which is 21:9, and usually this is where the 16:9 picture ends. So it couldn't have hurt to just push it a little bit further to the left, and then it would have been centered on the line as well. I didn't know anything about design at the time.
I don't even know
Oof.
if there's a specific thing I need to do in the story mode.
Yes, there is.
I just felt like doing story mode because usually there is something you have to do. So
You guessed that
let's
correctly,
see if I
Sherlock.
have needs.
Yes, there is. You're in the shower.
And basically,
The game just told you.
hygienic right now, but I control by Facebook message and the two.
Anyway, why is anyone watching? Like, why did anyone watch this?
And I want to meet someone new right now. And what better way to do that other than going around and search people? Oh god. You still each completed one earns each friend.
Also, I was
Total
so
for 40 relationships with any.
I was so completely discombobulated by every single message. Like every time a message came up, I was like, "Oh God, something's gone wrong." It's funny to watch that back. So this I keep up, but like the Better Together series that I did with Captain Tube, I've deleted for some reason.
And as you progress, and you know, likely it is that it will burn to hell. You've unlocked a new location. Control modes.
I will say the tools I had at the time, you know, there was a software called
Actually,
ScreenFlow, right? And so basically what I did, and this is actually rather clever, is I basically there was this capture card that my dad got at some point, and it was like one of those cards that take RCA cables, so the ones that are like yellow, white, and red. And so the reason he did that is because we had a JVC camera that would be able to play out into RCA. So this is like an RCA to USB translator or adapter. And it had like a software in it that would be able to like open that. So what he wanted to do was basically record all of the tapings on that camera, because converting from tape, like digitizing a tape, costs a lot of money. And so I figured this out, and I was like, hey, the GameCube has this RCA connection as well. So why don't I just use that? And I did. And so I had this software called ScreenFlow, which basically records your screen like in its entirety, much like QuickTime Player does, really. But then once you're done recording, it opens it up in like its own editing software, like its own proprietary editing screen. And it was ridiculously simple, but it was effective. It was really good. And that's where I did most of the editing in this. Now, obviously, I said most of the editing. I barely did any editing. The only editing I really did was take screen capture, take camera capture, put on top, put a little drop shadow, as you can see if I do this. There's a little drop shadow under the camera. That's all I did. So that in itself, like the effectivity of what I was doing, that was great. Let's look at the comments. This person 4 years ago said, I missed this game so much. I really want it back. My GameCube is in good condition, except I could use some new TV wires. And my controls look really used but work perfectly. 20 likes. Cute. As a kid, my parents let me dress the way I wanted and let me have any hairstyle I wanted and let me listen to any music I wanted. Royce Winters, I'm so proud of you. You must be a happy person. I think this is my favorite because you can control the character. Do you know the way? Like, 8 minutes to watch him make a guy. Jesus, I agree. It's dumb. Lol, you look like Charlie Puth mixed with Jeff Ross. I don't see it. Does anyone know the name of the song in the background at the beginning during the selection screen before the character creation screen? I can't figure out how to find it. It has to be somewhere. And the answer is, it's called Junkie XL. It came with Nightlife and played in the neighborhood. Okay, so I think that's the guy who wrote the music, potentially. I didn't know he did that. That's pretty cool. Génial ta vidéo, mec. Merci beaucoup pour cette 20 minutes de pur bonheur. That's my best. For some reason, a lot of French people watch this. I don't know why. What was the reply? I replied to it. Pas de problème, merci pour regarder. Mon français est très mal. Je n'ai pas de bonnes notes à l'école. Ma copine est suisse. Elle sera probablement m'apprendre un peu. I don't remember what that last bit means, but okay. I fucking Google Translate everything, you know, player audience. Super, j'adore ton let's play. Malgré mon anglais plus que pourri, je suis quand même ton let's play, merci. Did I reply to this? Oh, thanks. I really appreciate your comment, yeah. Sure. I love this game. I've been playing The Sims since it first came out for PC, but Sims 2 is one of my all-time favorites. Sims 2 is freaking amazing. I love it so much. I'm going to continue this series. Sure. And then I explained how to actually record this as well. It does have it's in order of like I miss this game. I miss The Sims. I used to play it all the time. He looks like Charlie Puth. I don't get it. How do you set the V for your computer? Please tell me step by step. I already did. Reslutkin, please, please, please. We want the link to the game, please. No. I bought it at a second-hand store. Please make this series. Charlie Puth. I don't get this. Is it me or does the GameCube version have a different soundtrack? Yes, it does. Can you play this on Wii U? No, you can't. Is it me or does the controller lack a cable? It is you. Are you going to make a part 2? I did. We'll check it out in a bit. Did you ever make a second part? Yes, I did. Nice. You have my game controller. Most certainly do it. Okay, weird exchange. Series. I did. I kill. I think I tried to say I will. Yeah, I did. You play in PC or PS2, please? And can you give me like the link? Don't make Sims your own likeness ever. It's a Sims sin. Okay. I have a GameCube in that game. This game is only... Okay, so basically the reason why people flock towards this video is because they're dumb. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's go to part 2. The clearly inferior part. Oh, here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Ron Zletkin.
Cam messed up. Is that just there throughout the entire video? No, that's only at the beginning.
Accidentally. I don't know if I can change this, but I have 100 crap. Good. I have 100 subscribers on my main channel, Zletkin, and I'm very happy about that. I'm going to make a video about that a little bit later. But other than that, I want to tell you that I will take challenges from any game that I might have or may not. I have Guitar Hero games, which is very challenge worthy, but if you have a challenge for me and any game on the Wii or Mac at all, just let me know in the comments below and I will probably try them out. But enough of that, let's take the cap and move.
That's me, like, because that's the thing. I was trying to figure out what is it that people want to watch. So I said at the beginning of this video, you know, just let me know what you want to see. No one ever replies to that stuff, so I don't really care anymore. Like, if people want to see me do something, sure, I'll consider it. But like at this point, like I'm not gonna ask for requests because clearly people are not here for the personality; they're here for the particular game. So I think what would have happened if I stuck with this series is it would have probably actually gone somewhere. Maybe.
Like the video or not?
So here we are.
How about that, fatty? Earn money.
Of course, self-deprecating humor.
Hello, Felicity. Yeah, I just decided to play this game because I actually enjoyed last time, and I don't know if you enjoyed because you didn't really tell. So I'm just gonna do stuff.
Okay, that's a weird thing. No, I didn't. I enjoyed it because a lot of people watched it. I liked this game, but at that time my emotions were very tied to the success of the video. So it's like GameStop, right? If you invested before January and then saw that it like spiked up, and then like as it spikes up, you're like, oh cool, I'll put more money in because it's gonna go to the moon now. And then went down, you like what I essentially did is emotionally just sell everything. Not in real life. I still got shares, but like, you know, you get my point. It's like emotionally I tied to this game and then I just left it behind. I did that without you seeing my hand, I think. No, you didn't see my hand.
Right now. Do we have an easel somewhere around here?
Also, the interlacing is making it so
No,
fucking
you
difficult to
won't.
watch, and I wish I knew about interlacing at the time.
Well, I best get some sleep, I guess.
Then again, I don't think I had anything to de-interlace the footage, because the
sleep.
problem is, right, it would have, it should have been done in software, I think, is because, or in the Wii, I guess, because basically, if it's an interlaced output that is being recorded as progressive, which a screen recording would be, then it's just going to be hard, like, the interlacing is going to be baked in, is what I'm trying to say. That's my little technical knowledge for me. So there's really no way to fix this footage as far as I'm aware. If you have an idea, let me know. But as far as I'm aware, there is no way. So I'll look into that. But maybe I'll edit these videos down.
Oh yeah, and I forgot the fast forward button. I didn't even remember I had. We're not friends anymore. You should have called me up. Well, it's your loss. Well, I don't give a goddamn anything about friends, okay? Well,
Okay.
I do, actually.
Cut to the last episode where I said I have a lot of friends. Also, I think I was trying to avoid swearing because it sounded cringy when I did.
How did he know we're not friends anymore? Oh well, that's okay. Not against. I'm not against. Some monies.
Yeah, meme culture at the time was awful.
Meals with special properties. And some onion.
Genuinely, like, if I were to stream this, it would have been great. Because it's like, yeah, you watch it as someone is playing through, great. Like, it's something to have on the background to, like, play in real time, great. As a series, like a short series of, like, 12 minutes per episode, doesn't work.
Lose some weight while you're at it.
Okay, clearly I wasn't against swearing, despite the fact that it makes me look
Chop, chop,
cringy.
hurry up. Not standing up. What's wrong with you? We're humans. Oh, why do you eat like a pig? You eat like a goddamn pig, son. Use your hands. Both of them. Move over to me. This is not your struggle.
I mean, that was kind of funny. If only I said it a little bit, like, more convinced. This is the problem, is I wasn't convinced. I wasn't...
Yeah, you didn't know this, eh? By pressing Z, I can,
No, everyone knew this. Everyone did this accidentally.
I can do stuff.
The problem is, I wasn't confident in my comedy. So, every time I say a joke, I do it very cautiously, because I'm like, maybe this is funny? Maybe it's not funny? So,
Menu.
none of this
This
worked,
is
really.
like the traditional way of playing Sims, which I like, no problem. But somewhere, hey Felicity.
Very soft spoken as well, like you can tell.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
What happened?
Oh, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Try this again.
Oh no, I remember now. The game genuinely didn't make any sense.
A dirty joke. How about that? I'm a real charmer. Oh, she's actually interested.
Okay, this is getting weird.
I'm a serf.
Oh, here we go.
I like overboard, fatty. You're not so.
See, it's a recurring joke where I just keep calling myself fat, and here I am. I'm actually fat now. Now Levi Ackerman said, "Make more, please. Make the other video." Underway after so long. Never did. So, I might pick this up again. I might just play Sims 2 again, but like as it is, like it wasn't 623 views at the time. Even though I will say it's overwhelmingly positive. Also, my Wii is with my brother now, so he I don't have access to this game anymore. Maybe Ooh, why did I get subscriptions? That's weird. Maybe
When
like
someone
one day I'll go to CEX and like get a GameCube, and, like try to do this again. Potentially, maybe. I don't actually know. It's just a weird one, you know. I never really knew what people want to see of mine, you know. And this 30 minutes gameplay, I genuinely thought like, got it. Like, this is it. Like, this is the best way of like going through a game and seeing if I like it and seeing if other people like it and like, yeah. Let's see. Sims 3 University Prep. Let's have a look at this one. Also, direct replies weren't really a thing back then.
Hello everyone, my name is Ron Zutkin, and today we're
That
playing
intro was
Sims
really smooth,
3.
I will say. That was well
The
done.
reason for this is pretty obvious. University life is coming out soon, and that's why I want to go to university in Sims 3. So I got a couple of expansion packs, and
The thing is, I was trying to talk like other people. I was trying to like talk like other people, and that didn't work. What did work is
So
I
basically
pre-made the
we're gonna
family.
be not only a student, but also an interior decorator.
And also Sim 3 kind of
this is
worked
just
better
a
as a
start.
game.
I probably am going to keep myself teenager up until the moment.
Also,
that I go
let
to
me
university.
do this. This
It's
is
going to
maybe
be
a weird
hard,
thing to do, but
I
oh,
am going to put a lot of effort.
let me
into
do this.
So,
Oh, oh, oh.
let's begin. Oh, that's actually pretty good timing.
This is
Hey,
not
hello, and
working
welcome to
particularly
Sims
well,
3. I don't care.
but something like this.
I
So
know
the
this
video is
is
at least full
already.
screen for you, like,
Exit tutorial.
you know, just to make it easier for everyone.
Let's see. So, let's see. We're here. This is our home. Equestrian Horse Ranch.
Basically, I think, okay, I'm not gonna bash myself too much. Like, I'm not gonna watch
So
this
that's not-
because I don't really want to. What I will say is, I think it's good that I did this. I think it's good that I was making videos at the time because it started something, at least. Like, it helped with building confidence in my language. I think my English was decent at the time, but my speaking was bad, and you can tell. Like, the English itself is not bad. Like, I have vocabulary. It's just that I wasn't confident in my own comedy, and I wasn't confident in my own person, and I think the videos kind of suffered for it. I was trying to imitate all kinds of how do I put this? I was trying to imitate all kinds of inspirations that I had at the time, like Force Fire 101, Call Me Kevin, the Buskus games, which I don't even watch anymore at this point. All of these people, and I was trying to emulate them in some way, and PewDiePie, I guess, a little bit as well. And I guess I was trying to like make myself or my content feel like theirs, because that's the way to success. But it isn't, because everyone kind of wants to have you be you. Like, the best way to present yourself as a creator is to present yourself as yourself and not as a cheap imitation of someone else. And you'll see that, like, a lot of people who imitate other people's style, they get there, but they don't stay there. They get forgotten pretty quickly, unless they like last minute change everything to become themselves. So if I skip further, shut up. I'm pretty sure that I'll find something that he says that,
I don't care
or
about
that I
pranks.
say.
I don't pull pranks. That's not the kind of person I am. Okay,
So-
so what you're gonna do is you're going to. Whoa,
There's surely like a bad joke in here somewhere.
let's see. Let's play. You wanna play? Let's play tug of war. Yeah, you dogs like that, don't you? I don't want to go to the bookstore. Damn you, son.
Yeah, again, it's just not funny. It's not very entertaining. So, going through the comments, let's news first. What Windows do you have? I didn't. Wow, me likey. Hey, it's me from Torabash. My name is Smell Smash. Remember me? I'd never replied to that. That's weird. Because I'm pretty sure that was probably one of my better videos. Let's watch that. Because that was definitely one of my better videos. Where's Torabash in this? Very low on the list. Oh, here we are. How many people? 43. Copyright claim. Don't care. Genuinely don't care. Actually no. No, I don't care. Like a network on behalf of Philip Collins. That's entirely possible, actually.
Wrong with that.
Yeah. Okay. So I used a joke there. Okay. Let's have a look at this. This is 15 minutes as well. I think this is the last video I'm gonna look at. I just want to make a point of like, you know, I made a lot of bad videos, so there wasn't no reason to like delete any of it. Oh, hello. I'm on this side now. So let me. Don't want that. Let's transform center horizontally. And then this, I wanna move down. Is that still appropriate? Yeah, he's right above me now. So let me assert my dominance. No, I can't.
To my freshly freshened up channel, freshened up with Colgate. I don't know why I have toothpaste at my desk. But welcome.
Funny enough joke.
We're
Funny
starting
enough
off
joke.
with a strange game for this new channel called Torabash. It's basically where you have this like fighter.
Did I rebrand at the time? I think I rebranded at the time. That's why I'm talking weird like that. And yeah, Smell Smash is actually right there. So yeah, I do remember.
And you need to click the right You need to click the right movements in the body to make all kinds of cool fighting moves. And
So at this point, I'm spectating. I'm not actually
as
playing
you can
right now.
see, some people can do that really, really well, but I can't. So this is going to be mostly me trying to be awesome and failing in doing so. I have made a couple of cool moves, but I didn't decide to film them. I don't know exactly why.
Just open your
But
goddamn
yeah,
mouth.
It's like, it's not real-time strategy. It's just you get as you can see, the little thing here goes down, basically. I don't
Okay,
know,
enough explaining.
Now
Let's
that's
see how I actually do.
Let's just extend everything, or contract knees, and then extend. Yeah, hold butt cheeks, and then we're gonna do flip. Okay, there we go. Gonna do
And
a
here it
flip.
goes.
Oh no, my butt cheek. Okay, this is gonna be really, really odd. Oh god, what the hell?
That worked out
What
pretty
the
well,
hell?
actually. I
Okay,
did the math.
It's fine. Let's raise that and like bend in my neck maybe, and then extend these.
I did
Oh
know
my
judo
God.
at the time,
This is
so
gonna hurt a lot.
I would have known to like bend the neck in to the chest to avoid
Ah god.
disqualified.
Um,
Oh, because okay, gotcha.
I did
That was an illegal kick. That was an illegal crane kick.
ever.
Cobra Kai would like to know your location.
It's online. It makes people laugh. Then it's fine. Just because this is actually pretty interesting. Smell Smash, but oh,
What did it say?
This is Smell Smash, by the way. He apparently has his own YouTube channel, which I'm gonna link in the description. Oh, he took off his leg. Well,
Did I actually link
gotta
it in the
give him
description?
credit, I guess. Oh, he's bleeding.
No, I did not.
Oh.
I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
see, this is why no one wanted to be friends with me, is because I didn't come through with my promises.
His head doesn't reach the floor. Whoa.
I should have just streamed it
That
as
is
well.
pretty amazing. Whoa. Got it on. Oh, let's see what he does. Alright, this is pretty awesome. Oh my god, I'm fighting him. C. Now, contract. Contract. I'm gonna grab him. Contract. Contract. And then extend. Oh shit. This is not gonna work. Oh no.
Even the laugh doesn't feel
contract
proper.
this and contract
Like I don't know
this.
what it is, but like
Yes, contract.
it's just weird to me that I kept this rather than, even though it's a
Freaking
decent
out.
video.
And like contract. Ah, this is gonna hurt. Ouch. I won. How did? What? Oh, this is amazing. Actually, the first time I actually win in these.
See, that's the thing. Like I think the camera is making me awkward, or like the idea of being recorded is making me awkward.
Stand. Okay, this is going to work out pretty well actually. Let's contract these. The butt
Wait,
cheeks.
what? Is that inappropriate?
I got him in the balls.
Okay, so I did know how to edit.
Okay, you can see this is a pretty stupid game actually. I'll see. So what do they do now? Are they actually going to... Oh, that's cute. They're lifting their knees to each other. That's a little bit of romance we need in these kind of games. It's so beautiful. Don't you agree? Okay, but there's nothing...
This is funny. This is content.
So slow. They're just... Stand up already. They're actually dancing. I think they're generally trying to dance. It's like a marble. It's actually...
Where even is this going? Funny joke. Funny joke.
No, not just yet. So beautiful. He's actually bleeding from this. This is just probably.
This video is gonna get me copyright, by the way, but I don't care because I'm not making money off of this at all.
It's a battle wound against puberty. Oh, someone won already.
Already,
Yeah, look at this.
it is an actual dance. I will give him that.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say it. Mating dance. Back,
Funny.
and it's Smelly Smash's turn. I hope you like that mating dance. That's one of pretty much the only people I do it. But please make sure to leave down in the comments if you like the.
You know what?
the-
Let's get
upwards.
a bit of justice for Smelly Smash here. Was it the Sims 3 video that he commented on? Yes, it is. Everything inspection. Let's have a look at this channel. He has 30 subscribers and he has only one video, and it's from 2 years ago. So, and he is like I am subscribed to him. That's the interesting thing. All right, let's have a look at this video. I think that's fair. It's Fortnite. It's creative mode Fortnite. Is anything gonna go down this ramp? Or is this just whatever this is?
Have you recorded it?
Bro. I can't even capture the bit you're on because replay like camera doesn't even go that far away.
Just like pan out as far as you can.
Yeah, I already have.
Great commentary there.
And just send it to the.
Okay, well, your ramp gets a 10 out of 10. Your video gets a 4. Apparently, people love this. Fair enough. I don't even remember him. So okay, well here we are. Justice is served. I have showed his channel. I don't know, man. I think the quality of these videos are low, and I think lately with the streams that I've been doing, and I think I'm a better creator these days. And I think at the time, things were very different. Let me start by date again. I think at the time things were very different because I was emotionally tied to the quality of my videos, or like not the quality of my videos, that's wrong. The reception of my videos. I was emotionally tied to reception of the videos. And I let it get to me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't quite know how to deal with any of that. And it's not like dealing with fame or anything, but it's just like dealing with, you know, not getting anywhere with these views. Well, really, I shouldn't have cared. Because content is king. That's all it is. And like every time, like, you know, I make a video, it gets 10 views. I'm like, fuck, I'm not doing this again. Just no point. But in reality, like, I should have just kept going with it. Anyway. Enough of this talk. This sappy whining. I'm gonna... Oops, that didn't work. Fit the screen. There we go. Back to normality. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think what we've done today is depressing enough. Unfortunately, I couldn't deal any drugs because police hours. Also, I just realized there's a trash bag behind me that I should probably throw away. So that's a nice feature. I hope you guys picked up on that because it's probably my best feature I'll ever have. That's my best guest so far. Anyway. And actually, like, if I look at the streams that I've done, the current one has 1 live viewer, which is me, obviously. If I sort by views, they're not doing so well. Like, the best viewed one is 2 weeks ago with Lucky Dutch Minecraft. It was 23 views. Right? And then I see the 3rd of November, I played Wanking Simulator. That was 13. And I did some music then as well, like 13 views. Hardcore with Lucky Dutch last week was 12 views. And then COD with Socks On was 7 views. Shut up. Don't make that noise. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine on the 6th of December, 6 views. Return stream, 6 views. Release party stream, 6 views. The Baby Convertible, 5 views. Minecraft Hardcore with Lucky Dutch this morning, 6 views. On the 6th of January, 4 views. 31st of March, drug dealing, 4 views. What about the Taste Like Wine, 29th of November, 4 views. All the way down to Sims Medieval on the 1st of October, 2020, no views. And then a couple of other ones like last week's, was this last week? Yeah, last week's Among Us stream. Actually, the only Among Us stream I have had 2 views. And so I think it's down to, if people want to watch it, they'll watch it. Right? And it's probably down to me, like, having an erratic schedule where I'm just kind of streaming at all the inconvenient times. Maybe I need to learn that stuff. It's like, when is the best time to actually stream stuff? The problem is I don't care these days. Like, I don't really care about the quality of my streams anymore because, truthfully, I'm just doing this to waste away the time and to kind of put some content out there to kind of put something of myself in there. So, truthfully, I don't really care about the quality of this stuff anymore. That's why I'm streaming. That's why I'm going on for an hour and 35, 36 even. When I said I was only going to do 1 hour is because I don't really care anymore. If I didn't feel like doing the full hour, I wouldn't have done the full hour. It's easy as that. So, that's where I land with this. Yeah, I don't care. That's where we land on this. So thank you very much for watching. I do care that you guys are watching because I enjoy doing this, and obviously more people watching will give this more credibility, and credibility is basically what I need right now. Yeah, that's really it. That's really all I can say. Obviously, like, people are saying, oh, why aren't you streaming on Twitch? I think Lucky actually said the same thing last week as well, as like, why aren't you streaming on Twitch? Is because of the the whole thing of like, because then people can't watch it after the fact. Apparently with Prime Gaming, which is I think easy enough to get if you have Amazon Prime, that's not a problem. So I might have to like stream on Twitch instead. And apparently on Twitch as well, like if someone follows you, they get a notification when you go live. And obviously on Twitch, it's a whole different game. So who knows? Maybe I'll switch platforms. I thought YouTube is my home, but it might not be. So here we are. But until then, thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you guys another day. Adios.